Hey guys, we're here. We're going to talk about eating clean on a budget or eating healthy. So just a couple things we're going to go over, some things that may help. The first one would be eating for your lifestyle and your goals. So if you're going to, go on step on stage, or you're looking to look your body to look a certain way, then you're gonna be having to count calories and weigh your food. But if you're just looking to eat healthy and eat clean and be a healthier lifestyle kind of person, you don't necessarily have to be worried about cups and serving in a palm and so on and so forth.
Yeah, and then also, like he's saying, those are eating and I guess worrying about your food in that sort of way is more for someone who is in physique training or who has to be extremely, I guess, picky and careful about each and every item they eat and the amount. But like for us, we don't count macros and aren't so picky with our food in that way, but we do eat for our lifestyle and we do eat very clean and very healthy. But everybody's style of eating healthy is going to look different based on how you're training, your fitness level, maybe what your weight loss goals are. Also, like in our sleep video that we did a couple weeks ago, like what hours you're working. So everybody's healthy eating style is going to be different. But we just wanted to share with you some things that we like to shop for in the grocery store and like our weekly, I guess, just go-to way of shopping, and how we keep our diet in check, being so busy, and like he works 2 jobs. Like I'm way more active in my new job as a coach than I was at ESPN, where I was sitting a lot. So it's like my diet has changed, my body has changed, and then us also training the way that we do, extremely intense 6 days a week. So we just wanted to share with you like some of our favorite go-tos in the grocery store and how we do meals every week.
So it's kind of like the big thing that's heard now. You want to avoid the middle aisles as much as possible. Obviously, some things you need, like if I need ranch dressing, I put ranch on everything, so I have to dip into that center aisle for some ranch or olive oil, stuff like that.
But you want to stay in the perimeter.
Right, the outside perimeter is the go-to.
So perimeter good, middle bad.
Right. So obviously we know we need produce, you need vegetables, you need fruits. Our go-to is the frozen vegetable section. It's
quick.
As this whole topic is eating clean on a budget, if it'd be nice if everyone could afford
Fresh produce.
fresh, organic, so on and so forth. But on
Let's
a budget,
be real.
Steam Fresh is a great company, or just like the store brand frozen, anything you can throw in the microwave or throw in boiling water to cook your vegetables, by all means, or reduced price produce, like it's a few days old, who cares, like just it's gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, and it takes like, an extra minute or two to find those things that are tagged, yellow or whatever it is in your grocery store that's on sale, but you can find them. So if you're somebody like me who like loves berries and higher price, produce items, like I'm not gonna spend $4.99 on a carton this thick
Right.
of blueberries. Like I'm just not going to. So some people have that luxury and great for you, but most of us don't. So it takes a while to shop around for things that are on sale, but it is doable. One of my hugest pet peeves is like people saying that eating healthy is, kind of impossible because it takes too much time. False. It takes the same amount of time, if not less, to eat healthy. And also that it's too expensive. That's extremely false as well. It's just, honestly, I chalk it up to laziness. Like, there's no excuse. You don't want to eat healthy, you're just making an excuse for yourself, and you need to stop doing that. And hopefully by watching this video, you'll, learn a few tricks just in your own grocery store that you can do on a weekly basis to relieve that excuse of being
Right.
one. So
It's sacrifices too. Like she said, like the yellow prices. Like if you're going for meats, like more times than not, they yellow tag meats in the obviously in the meat section.
he always
in the
looks for yellow
afternoon.
tag meats first, and then
And-
just buys a lot.
And put it in the freezer, like it's frozen. Like you're good for that can last you a week or so. Like it's again going to do the same thing. They're just marketing it because they've seen it there for a while, so it's all good. Like, and what she said about, like, you know, it only becomes expensive is if you're buying your normal crap and then trying to buy healthy food. Like,
Right.
it's sacrifices. Like,
So
put
cut the crap
put the
and then
Gatorades
spend
away,
a
put the
teeny
chips
extra
away.
more time
Just
shopping for healthy food that could possibly be on sale.
don't go out for beer that weekend and just, like,
Right, it's so
spend
easy.
an extra $40.
Don't
on
get your nails
good
done
food.
like that month. There's $35. Like, you know, there's your carton of blueberries and whatever else right there. So
Right.
it's doable. You just got to make the effort.
Right.
But like he was saying with the meat, we eat a lot of protein. If you're not a meat eater, like we'll touch on that later, but if you are a meat eater, we eat a lot of protein. It's very important, especially if you're training a lot during the week. You need it. But some of our favorite go-to proteins are ground turkey, ground chicken. They're just very easy to cook up and to cook a lot of, and you can season them different ways, whether it's like throwing some taco seasoning on your ground turkey or garlic or whatever. Like, you can have the same protein multiple days in the week and make it taste a little different, so you don't feel like you're eating the same thing all the time. He likes chicken thighs. I don't even know what they are because I hate them so much. Like, I can't even say it. But he likes chicken thighs. Those are usually on sale a lot. If you don't like dark meat, obviously chicken breasts. And that's just another thing. Like, I know it gets monotonous eating, you know, grilled chicken or whatever, but there's so many different ways you can cook it and season it and dice it and slice it to make it feel like it's something else. So that's another one of our go-tos. We don't eat a lot of red meat, not because we don't enjoy it. It's just, I particularly don't prefer red meat. He probably does. I like leaner meat. I don't like red meat that much, but try to just stay away from that as much as you can. If you want to throw some ground meat in your, diet once or twice a week, like, that's fine. But, typically your ground turkeys, ground chicken, chicken breasts, those are going to be the meats that you want to stay with. Seafood as well, if you like seafood. That's another one that's a little more pricey, but again, you can find things that are on sale, to throw in, again, for your diet, like once or twice a week, not an everyday thing. And then he briefly touched on, like, the frozen fruit vegetables. So I am a huge veggie eater. Love them, like, gotta have them. But one of our favorite things is the frozen protein blends. So again, if you're somebody who's working out a lot, maybe you don't like meat so much, but you need that little extra protein in, like, your lunch or in a meal where you're not going to be eating a substantial portion amount of meat or that type of protein. That's a great way to get some protein with your veggies. So it's literally, they're called Steam Fresh, and they're just in the frozen section, and it's it could be like a mixture of, like, beans, lentils, broccoli, spinach, like beans. Very hearty vegetables that have a lot of antioxidants, protein, iron, things like broccoli, spinach, again, mixed with great grains like quinoa, lentils, stuff like that. So they're so easy. You pop them in the microwave for 5 minutes, and then, like,
added protein.
Boom, added protein. They're very flavorful. We like those a lot. So
just to give you a number, for just the two of us, because I go grocery shopping every week, obviously depending on if, like, things were happening that weekend and we didn't eat at home as much or whatever, it's an average between 75 and 110, 120. For us, depends if I, like, get us more treats or whatever, but if on a budget, I can keep it on under $100 every single time. And it's literally just because we're trying to, eat for, like, longevity and be able to live as long as possible and as healthy as possible. I'm literally only getting our essentials, so our vegetables, our frozen vegetables, our fruits, our meats, our eggs, our almond milk or her yogurts, and boom.
Things like that can we eat in a week's period that spoil. So
Right.
we don't buy a lot of processed food, like breads and
Pastas.
Things in a box. Basically, we very, very rarely do we ever do that. We try to eat as clean and fresh as possible, so that's why we do have to grocery shop almost every week, because we run out of the things that
Right.
that we like and things that will spoil. And also that like $70 to $100 range. Sometimes, like we said, with the meats and stuff like that, they'll be on sale one week, so he'll just stock up. So the bill might be a little higher that week because he's buying like essentially meat for the month,
Right.
not meat for the week.
Right.
So that's just something to keep in mind too. But it's extremely, extremely doable to eat healthy, to eat clean, on a budget, to eat fresh. You just have to be willing to do it and
Take the
make the
time,
sacrifice.
sacrifices.
Literally sit down and think about, like, especially for women, like, you know, getting your nails done, like that's $30 to $35 every single time you go. If you're getting your nails done twice a week, which most of us do, sorry, twice a month, not twice a week, twice a month, that's $70 or more depending on where you go. Right there, that's one trip to the grocery store for all of your healthy food, just in doing your nails. And that's just your nails. Like, if you get coffee every single day of the week, or twice a week, 3 times a week, that could potentially be $20 or more a week. That's $80 a month. There you go again. Just eliminating coffee a couple times, that's another week of groceries. So, like, I am so tired of people saying that they don't have the budget, they can't afford it, or it's just like not doable, like it's not even an option. No, you just have to sit down for about 5 minutes and think about what are the non-essential things that I am consistently spending my money on, and can I eliminate those things, not in totality from your life. I mean, you gotta live, and
Enjoy.
I get my nails done too, so but it's just, you gotta be picky and pick and choose what is most important. And whether you're into fitness or not, or you have a weight loss goal or not, diet is everything, and that has to come first before nails and coffee and so on and so forth, if you're wanting to see the results that you want. And like he said, if you're just somebody who, hey, I want to eat healthy and I want to eat for longevity, I want to live a long, healthy life, that's got to be most important to you. So,
And like as always, if it's important to you, do it every day.
bye.